coming out here after 30 years. Yeah, I ain't got nothing, but I'm gonna have something because I'm rich in personality, you know, and I'm rich in love. My family love me, and that's really all that counts. Hey man, say man, shout out to everybody out there on Team Banky Pound, man. You ain't know that stuff move like that, did it? Appreciate the love. I appreciate the support. Let's go. Let's get it. TBP Nation, stand up, man. We out here. We pushing P. Positive energy 24/7, 365. This is what we do over here on TBP Nation, man. I appreciate each and every one of y'all. Keep on rocking with me, man. Tell a friend to tell a friend. This is where we at. Every night, 6 o'clock. God willing. And the creek don't rise. We're going to be in the building pushing this P. You heard me? Boom. Let's go. Salute. Gunshot. Listen, man. Say, man. Hey, man. This is the type of stuff that be happening in the penitentiary. Now, I'm going to let y'all decide what y'all think this is. To me, skullduggery, pure larceny. You understand me? This is what happened, right? I ended up getting the rumble with a Bamma over somebody else's TV, and me and him is the one to get the charge, and we the one to go to jail. Let me explain. All right. Crazy. This the penitentiary, man. So, y'all know I push that stove box. I got the stove box. I run that stove box with an iron fist. You owe me. You got to pay me, man. Don't come get it if you can't pay it. Right? So, I'm dealing with this Bamma. He be borrowing little stuff. But he be having it. Sometimes he be late. Sometimes he don't. But he just be doing dumb stuff. He get high every now and then, not on nothing serious, but he mess with that reefers. He like that reefers. So if that reefer come on, sometimes he'll overextend himself. He'll get more than what, you know what I'm saying, more than what he can pay. You know what I'm saying? Because them dudes be trying to get high. They don't be thinking about the consequences until it's consequence time. You understand me? So this particular incident, he had came and borrowed some money from me. He owed the money. He was late. He ain't had the money. I'm telling this Bamma, you got to get that money. He said, man, just give me a little bit more time, man. Man, I got you, man. You know I got woo. Okay, I'm going to give you a little bit more time, but I'm going to put some interest on that money. You understand me? You don't have my money this time with the interest on it. Bro, something got to shake. Straight up, something got to shake. So he like, all right, I'm going to have it. So I put the interest on it. Now we talking. Listen what we talking now. We talking probably about $60, $65. You understand me? Boom. Wait, whole 2 weeks till we go to store. We go to store, come back, he ain't got the money. Now, I feel like you playing with me. Now, I'm on a whole nother mind frame. I'm on some other stuff. I'm like, I'm ready for the, you know what I'm saying, to go ahead on and, you know what I'm saying, do you some harm. You did? So, I pull up on him. I'm like, man, where my money at, man? You know what I'm saying? He was like, no, man, look, this is what happened. But I know what's going on. You think I'm stupid. That weed was on the compound. That weed was flowing during this time. It's flowing. Dudes is getting high. It's gas all day, every day. This is what they doing because they got a good weed flow coming in. So I know you getting high, bro. I don't want to hear nothing. I don't want to hear anything that you got to say besides, here you go, man. Here go your money. So he trying to explain. I'm like, look, bro, I ain't trying to, I don't care nothing about none of that. No, look, just listen to, no, give me my money, bro. Give me my money right now. Go get it, do something, or you got to come up off something, bro, or I'm going to get ready to start putting hands on you. He tell me something, man, hey, man, look, man, you know I always paid you, man. It ain't like that. I ain't trying to rumble you, bro. I know you not. I know you not, but you going to pay me, and you going to pay me right now. You know what I'm saying? Bro, I ain't got it. If I go buy it, I'm just going to get later in debt. Why can't you just work with me, and then I'm going to give you the money. I'll get somebody to send it on your book. I said, man, bump all that, man. Hey, where your celly at? Man, my celly out there, what my celly got to do with it? Hey, what his name? Mark. Hey, hold up. Hey, Mark, come here, Mark. Come here. Yeah, let me holler at you for a minute. So Mark come walking over there and shit. I'm like, man, what's up? He said, man, what's up? I said, man, what's up in this cell is yours, man? He said, what you mean? I said, where your stuff at? Because I'm getting ready to take everything about it here. Where your stuff at? And I ain't trying to have no issue with you, but if it's an issue, that's what it is. But he owe me some money. I don't get my money right now, and you trying to pay it for him? I ain't paying nothing for him. All right, then. I don't get my money. I'm getting all this up out here. He told me, come on, bank, man. Come on, man. I said, bro, what's up, man? You got my money, right? So he like, man, I ain't got it. I said, man, he said, man, that's my stuff right there on the top, man. Don't mess with my stuff. Boom. I ain't like that, the tone, but I'm like, I'm in the zone. So I'm like, yeah, all right. So I said, that's your TV? He said, yeah, man, don't. I said, man, shoot, man, you tripping. I start unplugging the TV, right? I take the TV, I put the TV in the laundry bag. I said, what else you got, man? He said, man, I ain't got nothing, bro. You gonna do me like that? I said, bro, you doing me like that. I gave you my money, man, and I told you don't play with my money. I gave you an extension, and you still playing, dog. I know you smoking weed, getting high, bro. I ain't with that. You trying to take my stuff and think, man, bro, I'm taking this TV. You get this money, you come back and get this TV. You go to the people and tell the people that's on you. That's on you. But I'm going to see you again. If you do that, I'm going to see you again. But this TV going with me, dog. Straight up. He was like, man, that's messed up, man. That's messed up. You going to do me like that, bro. That's messed up. I said, yeah, well, okay. You call it what you want to. Boom. Wrap the joint up. Throw that joint. Santa Claus. Right on up out the joint. Boom. Go on to my cell. I put the joint up. I'm like, yeah, okay. You know what I'm saying? If he tell. But I was planning on taking, when they go to eat, I'm going to take it out my cell and put it in somebody else's cell and get a dude to hold it for me in case he go tell the people. People run down on me. What you talking about? I ain't got nothing. You know what I'm saying? You got to think ahead of these jokers, right? Now, you plan on the fact that he don't want to be labeled as a snitch, so he ain't going to do that. But you never know. You see what I'm saying? So, boom. So, I get the TV. I wait till they go eat. I pin the joint off to my homeboy. Boom. Day or two go by. He keep coming up there every day. Man, I'm going to get the money, man. Don't do nothing with my TV, man. Real talk, man. I'm going to get the money, man. If you just, you know what I'm saying, give me your name and everything, I'll get my people put money on your books, man. Because I told y'all in there, dudes don't be knowing dudes real. Now, I ain't getting my name. You know what I'm saying? I ain't getting my name because that be the people, there are people on the street that get nervous about you calling home and saying, hey, put some money on such books. He gonna give me some food or he gonna do. They be scared. They can tell by the tone of your voice they know you. And they might call up there and say, yeah, he trying to send some money to such and such, man. Is they extorting him or something? Then the people gonna run down on me. I ain't doing that. Get my money the same way I gave it to you. Penitentiary money. Get me that. Certain people you got to do like that because you know what their agenda is. You know what I'm saying? Or you don't trust them. So you got to be moving like that. So he steady, boo, 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 boo. So we go in the store in like a week, right? He keep on coming telling me, I'm going to have the money, man. How much interest is on it now? I'm going to have the money. Now the 65, then went to like, 90. You know what I'm saying? I need $90. You know what I'm saying? 95. So, boom, he like, man, woo. So, boom, here it is. Store day come, right? So, we on store day. Everybody going shaking. I'm collecting my money. I'm getting all the money. People owe me. They bringing me my money. Right? So, next thing you know, when the store is over and everything that chilled out, we done went in with count. We came out for count now. Everybody paid their debts, so who they supposed to pay, not just me, everybody. This is the after store joint. When the count cleared. Here come a Bamma come walking up to my cell with this joker that I got this situation going on with. He come to my cell tell me, hey, yo, man, let me holler at you. So I come to the door, I'm like, what's up? He got bored with it. He said, hey, man, you got the TV from him? And the TV that he had, you got that joint? I'm like, man, what you asking me that for? What business is yours? Nah, bro, that's my TV. That's my TV, bro. I said, okay, what you talking about? I don't got your TV. I got his TV. He said, nah, that's my TV. He owed me. I loaned him $50 and told him if he didn't have my $50 at the end of the on store day, then the TV was mine. That's an agreement we made. See what I'm saying? So now it's store day. He ain't got my money and he ain't got the TV in his cell. He said you came and took the TV. So that's my TV, bro, because he ain't pay me today. I got to have that TV, bro. I said, well, I don't know how you gonna get it. I don't know how you gonna get it. You know what I'm saying? I said, you got that $90? He said, no, but I said, well, ain't nothing else to talk about. You know what I'm saying? Ain't nothing else to talk about. You know what I'm saying? I said, in fact, I'm getting ready to sell that and get my money back because I ain't gonna keep going through this. He said, no, bro, you can't sell my TV. Hey, go get your TV, bro. Get your TV. I said, how he gonna get it? He's sitting up there telling the dude, go get your TV. How he gonna? I said, how? How he gonna get it? How he gonna get it? You know what I'm saying? So he told me, get your TV. So he grabbed the Joker like trying to push the Joker into me. I said, hey. I said, hold on, bro. Hey, listen, let me tell you something. Matter of fact, get away from my door. Both of y'all. He told me, no, I ain't going for that. Bro, you gonna get that TV. And he said, Bank, man, the TV ain't yours, bro. I said, man, get that away from my cell, dog. He told me something, bro, you don't scare me. I'm not him. I said, man, F you. He said, who you talking to? I said, you. I bag up in the cell. Come on up in here. Come on. I'm talking to you. Come on up in here. Come on up. He came in there. On some Bamma stuff though, cause he can't really rumble. He think he can rumble. There's a lot of dudes think they can rumble, can't rumble. He come up in there, he got a little size on him, but he come up in there, he tell me something, what's up? What is this? Boy, when I see that boy, I start licking my chops. Barbecue chicken. Barbecue chicken. I'm back in the back like this. I said, yeah, come on, get the TV. That TV over there. Come on, get it. He tell me, what's up, man? You ain't taking that. And pop. Hit him. Bought a 4-piece and a biscuit. You heard me? Boom. Fall out the cell. I gotta get him. I ain't trying to get locked up, but I gotta get him. He might get up. I go out the cell. He down on the rail. Dude, it's his fault. The Joker is his fault. I ain't even fighting him because I know he a coward. I know he ain't gonna jump on me or nothing. He told me, come on, man, y'all stop. I get down on, he down on the box. I'm kicking him, I'm punching him. He balled up. The lady in the booth see us. Bob. Hey, y'all cut that out. Hitting on the joint. I'm stomping him. I'm looking, in case any of his homeboys coming running up there. I'm stomping him, right? So boom, he bust up. I turn to the Joker, who fought it is, and I try to grab him. He take off. I gotta show. He take off. I'm gonna whoop him too. You know why? Cause I'm going to jail. I know I'm going to jail. Ain't no getting around in there. Once I know I'm stuck. Man, all bets is off, man. All that nice politicking, trying to duck this. I'm stuck. The lady done seen me stopping the dude. I'm stuck. Man, and I got stolen property myself. Gunshots. And I got a Bethlehem in myself. And I got a little weed in myself. And my stove box, I got, you know what I'm saying, the stove box joint. So, I done messed everything up. And you think, hey, man, I want everybody. So, I go back to him. He getting up. He trying to get up. So, as he trying to get up, I come right up behind him. I'm looking right at him. As soon as he's standing up, he grabbing onto the rear. I hook him right in the jaw. Get in, son. Get in. Boom. They come running through the top, through the top salad port, running through the bottom. Everybody lock up. Locking the doors up. They come running in there. They bum rushing me, right? So I see them coming though. So I just bag up. I do like this, right? No, get in. And the Bamma try to mace me. The Bamma tried to mace me, and I'm like this. He trying to mace me. He told me, get out. I said, hey. So when I do that, they tackle me, take me down to the ground, you know what I'm saying, cuff me up, carry me up out there looking like, you know. You did, get him, take him, boom. Go to jail, get in jail, all over some tomfoolery. Another Bamma trying to regulate somebody else's issue. Your issue is with him. My issue was with him. I handled my issue with him before you handled your issue with him. Don't take your issue with him and try to make it my issue. That's what he did. You see what I'm saying? I'm not going for that. I don't care who he owe. I wouldn't care if he owed Moses. It don't matter to me. So that's what happened. So boom, I get in jail. I got a fighting charge. I'm locked up, right? So now they go to my cell, pack my stuff up, woo. His TV in there. It's shaved off. The number is shaved off though. I get a possession of stolen property charge. I get a store box and racketeering charge. They didn't find the Bethlehem. I got good hiding places for that. And they ain't find the drugs. So I got additional charges opposed to the fighting charge. All because I'm collecting the debt. This is the price you pay when you run a store box. You got to go through these type of idiotic issues and you can lose everything. See what I'm saying? So boom. I'm in jail with these charges, get extra charges. He in jail. And guess what happened to the Bamma who owed me and owed him? You got it. They bring him his TV back because he reported it stolen, so he get his property back. He get his property back, right? And he killed 2 debts because I'm gone. He ain't got to pay dude, so dude gone. So I get out of jail like maybe 2-3 months later, but I'm in a whole nother building, right? So now this part y'all might say, I was, a little tata, but at the same time, you ain't living in my world. You dig what I'm saying? Cause I can't be letting stuff go. That don't it be irking me. Plus, I just paid for it. I just went to the whole, lost undetermined amount of money, went through all these issues, got a whole nother enemy now. You know what I'm saying? Which I'll crush him if he come around me again. So I got to deal with all that. I'm like, man, nah, he ain't getting that. So I go down that joint. I still got some people in the block. Plus there's some dudes in there owe me a little piece of change. So I go down that joint. I sneak up in the building. I go right up in the building, pull straight up to a cell. You know what I'm saying? Got all my stuff pulled down low. You know what I'm saying? Got my hoodie on. You did. got my little joint on. Go up in this joint, pull up, go straight to a cell. Hey, yo, what's up, man? He told me, hey, Banky, man, wait, man, what's up, man? When you get out? I said, man, nah. When I get out, man. I said, man, where that TV at? He said, man, come on, Banky, man. I said, man, boom. He said, man, don't do that. Man, I go straight over to the TV, pick that joint up, and bust that joint on the floor. Bang, lang, 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 lang. Yeah, it's mine. I do what I want to do, but he was like, man, why you do that? Man, why you do that, man? Why you? I said, man, shut up. Because I'm thinking now, he trying to draw attention to get me locked up. So I busted Joe. I said, yeah. I said, you know what you did. He said, I ain't do that, man. I ain't do that. I said, you reported the TV as stolen. That's what you did. So if you report the TV as stolen, when they find out somebody said they're going to give them a stolen, property, Joe, they're going to give you a possession of stolen property. I ain't steal the TV. I took the TV. You owe me money. Tell me I stole it. You reported it stolen so you can get it back. You a sucker. That's a sucker move. You should be lucky on you up in here. You know what I'm saying? I said, now go tell the people. That's what you do. I said, because I got some dope jokers in this block. I'm going to make sure they cut your throat. He said, man, that's crazy, man. That's crazy. That's crazy. I said, man, stop making all that noise, man. You know what I'm saying? And I peel out, roll up out that junk. Let me get up out of here. Let me get up out of here. So boom. About a week or two later, the Bamma, he out. You know what I'm saying? He out. You know what I'm saying? So he on the other side of me too. He in the building with me, but he on the other side. So he sent word over there, telling me something he want to talk to me on the yard. I'm like, yeah, okay. You know I go out there. I go right on out there, waiting for you, your homies, whoever you want to bring with you, whatever issue you got, whatever you got going on, come on up out there. He come up out there, he tell me, man, listen, man. But I'm waiting, you know what I'm saying? I be prepared when they pull up. I'm waiting, you know what I'm saying? He said, look, man, you know what I'm saying? I'm a man, dog, you know what I'm saying? For real. I was in my feelings, dog, for real, dog, because that I should have got him, dog. I ain't had no business coming up there with you with that foolishness. I should have got him, you know what I'm saying? But I was just mad because He ain't had the TV, bro. I didn't know the TV was gone. Because you had the TV for about a week, and he could have told me the TV. He ain't never tell me the TV was gone. So I was mad. I was trying to get the TV back. I ain't got no issue with you, man. Woo. I'm just sitting there listening to him like. And in my mind, right, I won't punch in your face again because you messed up my whole program, dog. You messed my whole program up, dog. This the thinking that you should have had at first. If you were going to do something here, you should have just whooped him right there off the rip and make him go, borrow some money from somebody else or something or do something. But you brought that issue up there to me. So, but I ain't say that. This is what I was thinking in my mind. Because in penitentiary, sometimes you got to quell some beefs, man, because it's going to be so much going on and you ain't be getting no money, you ain't be getting no peace because you watching everybody. You know what I'm saying? So I was like, yeah, it's all good. You know what I'm saying? You ain't got no issue, I ain't got no issue. You like, man, my bad. Dap him up and everything. Boom, boom, boom. But don't get it twisted. I still got that eye on. I got that eye on. Because them jokers are trying to rock you to sleep. And then they come behind you. And then they all be on the compound. Yeah, man. Banky whooped them and stomped them up there in Sunset Block. And he got out. He caught Banky slipping. And he stabbed them all in the back. Nah, that ain't going to be my story. I still got the eye on you. But, I dapped them up woo. You know what I'm saying? But all of that because somebody owe you some money. You see what I'm saying? All of that because somebody owe you some money. You see? So that's just how it go, man. That store-boss business is a dangerous business, man. It's some flammery with that joint, some skullduggery, some larceny, and you know this, but you got to deal with it and you got to roll with it because at the end of the day, you still be making money. You be making a lot of money off of that joint because everybody always going to need something. Everybody always going to have to borrow something. Dudes want to get high. Them drugs come on the compound when they come on there. Ain't no set time. So if they there and you ain't ready, if you ain't got no money and you want to get high, you got to go bar. You got to go bar. Who you got to come see? Somebody like me or me. So you going to make some money with it, man. You just going to end up having to enforce the fact that you ain't taking no shorts and you going to get paid no matter what. And within that, you might go to jail, dog. And you had to come out and regroup. It's simple as that. And they be doing slick stuff like that too. You take something from them, you confiscate something from them. If they catch you with it, you confiscate something from somebody like, I'm taking this collateral. You take collateral from somebody, it's confiscated. That becomes contraband. And if you get caught with it, you're going down. See how that goes? You take something from somebody for collateral because they owe you money. So you done confiscate it. Now it's contraband if you get caught with it. And you're going down. And they're going to get it back. You know what I'm saying? And that's the little slick game they play that you may not know about. And it took me a minute to get hip to that. If you got something that you done took from somebody for collateral, then Newport report is stolen if it's on their property list. And the people come shake you down and find it. When they finish with everything, they're going to give it back to that person. So, dudes was running that game till I figured it out. No, not no more. I'll bust it up. I'm going to make sure you don't have it. I'm going to break it. I'm going to break it. If you ordered me and I got it and I can't get it, I'm going to break it. Or I'm going to come back and get it and break it. You know what I'm saying? That's how it go, man. Penitentiary life, man. Stay on the streets. It is. Stay out here, man, where it's safe at, man. It ain't safe up in that joint. You dig? It ain't safe up in that joint. Jake Paul got to replace me yet. Woo-wee. Well, we know who he don't want to see. You heard me? Y'all be safe, man. Be smart. Make good decisions, man. Talk to me in the comments. I talk back, man. But above all, man, stay out the penitentiary. You dig? Crazy life. Crazy life.
The Banky special.
Yeah.
Pure deliciousness.
Pure deliciousness, man.
My name is Banky, man. Everybody calls me Banky. That's the name that I got from my grandmother when I was young.
I'm coming out here after 30 years. Yeah, I ain't got nothing, but I'm going to have something because I'm rich in personality. You know, and I'm rich in love. My family love me, and that's really all that counts.